the connectivity, reduce the habitat fragmentation, okay, the isolation of the protected areas, and contribute to a more sustainable model of development. So what they are doing here is that they are developing, first of all, environmentally friendly agricultural methods, sustainable management of their waste in order to turn it into compost. For instance, you know, this is a biogas generator that is fed by the poop of the animals in the farm, and that later on actually turns into soil. And you can use it as compost for what you're growing. You have nurseries of tree species that are native that you can use to intersperse in your farm that can help with that function of biological corridor that we're talking. This is a program of training and entrepreneur leaders, youth. Some of the regions that we work at have problems with migration because of job opportunities. And what we try to do with this program in particular was that we were training people to have their own little ecotourist operation, for instance, their own agrotourism operation, let's say a cacao farm, which is in Cacao. In this farm you can go and see not only cacao plantations, but you can learn about the whole system of production of cacao. And cacao happens to be also a crop that helps you with establishing agroforestry systems. So it's a pretty good, you know, kind of thing. So we train the youth to actually run this kind of business. This is a small, low impact, a very creative kind of community-oriented ecotourist lodge that is close to our field station in Mimosa. And, you know, we train him to develop the skills to actually create it and manage it. This was a very big project that had Austrian cooperation, and it was located here, right next to this national park. Over there, an Austrian investor came in and established a fairly large lodge, okay, an ecotouristic lodge. The community that has lived around the place that they created the national park at jumped this high, saying, why are they giving permission to this guy, you know, to build right next to the national park and profit from the resources that are ours? So we were called in order to resolve this conflict. The way that we did that was through the development of community empowerment, so the community could develop also their ventures around the park, and also, you know, be gaining some of the potential profit through ecotourism, through, you know, crafts, through other kinds of businesses that also could make them feel like they were not just being, you know, left to the side. Go ahead.